do we really need lawyers? You know, because think about it, right? If the law is nothing else but a codification of what's fair between people, you know, can't we as people decide what that is? You know, do we need somebody to prove that this is the right way to deal with your fellow man?
Yep.
I don't know. You know, I don't know. But it is part of a system. Our system, for example, in the civil suits, is balance of probability, which means if you can prove that what happened was more likely to happen than not, you know, you win the case. So I guess it's that access to justice. I must be able to prove my case, and the other person must be able to defend the case.
Yeah, I agree, because like if you were to defend yourself, right, you obviously cite yourself, right?
Yeah.
So you cannot be just. Whereas a judge, okay, let's just say person A, person B, and then you have a judge.
Yeah.
Okay, but that's still not enough. What if person B, right, cannot talk properly, right? You know, then he will lose, right?
Yeah.
So that's why he need a lawyer to kind of like represent him. But because this guy lawyer up, then this guy also need a lawyer up. So end up actually lawyer essentials,
And you know, put it through this sort of like crucible of trial, you know, like things will get argued over, there will be cross-examination, re-examination, and then after that, usually you arrive at the truth, you know, but that process needs to be done, unfortunately.
And then also it comes in the question where lawyer A is better than lawyer B, and then how, you know.
Oh yeah, always.
So it might not be as just as it is. So legal system in place, but not ideal. But that's part of being human, right?
And you know, choosing lawyer A or lawyer B, I'll tell you what I tell all my clients. Don't base your decision on reputation, costs, or experience, you know. Go with the guy you trust or girl that you trust to present your case at the highest. That's how you choose your lawyer.
Yeah. So what's another case that you find that it has like very high challenge other than construction? You said there's two, right?
Yeah. I think family disputes in relation to property are especially complicated.
Oh my God. Do you know the Picasso case?
No, I don't.
I mean, like Picasso and then the whole family is just fighting over whatever. Right, it's standard, but
yeah, no money, nobody fight, you know.
Yeah, precisely.
So in terms of like family disputes, I find it very complicated because usually there's a lot of history.
Yes.
You know, like why did a father put the property in his son's name? You know, was it meant to be a gift? You know, was it meant to be shared amongst your siblings? You hold on trust for the rest of your brothers and sisters. There's a lot of unraveling to do because as a family, right, it's inherent that you are not going to have everything in black and white. Yes. You know, it's family, what?
Yes.
You know, pa say what is pa say what, you know. So to have to prove your case on a he said, she said basis, becomes very hard.
Wow. Yeah. But then, I don't know, how do you eventually arrive at the truth? Or you don't arrive at the truth, you just arrive at a settlement?
Okay. So usually you'll have the evidence, you know, the evidence that will show that one side's version is more likely to be true than not. I mean, you know, a lot of the time you have WhatsApp messages, you know, emails that are not exactly on point but support what you want to say. So that's how these cases are usually proved. In terms of, I like what you said about settlement though, because there is a drive by the courts nowadays to try and mediate cases. Right? They don't want you to fight to the bitter end kind of thing. Those days, I think, might be over.
But what's the implication of fighting to the bitter end? Is it like waste time, resources, and everything?
Wow. I mean, okay, there's what is quantifiable, which is the time and cost.
Yes.
Right? Then there's what's not quantifiable, which is how much stress and, you know, harassment are you going to go through.
Yeah.
Right? And no matter how steady you are as a person, when it comes to litigation, even if you don't feel it, there is a stress in the background.
Yeah.
You know? And that's why at mediation, a lot of the mediators will say, you know, this dispute can end now. You know, you can sleep tonight knowing that the case is over.
Wow.